And hello again everyone, and welcome to some more Guild Wars 2. And oh boy, there's a lot to talk about. So, in case it wasn't obvious by the thumbnail, you might be over on Twitch, but in case it was not obvious from the thumbnail, Guild Wars 3 has been announced. And we also have news on the future of Guild Wars 2. Now, based on what I'm reading over here, they did make a post in the Guild Wars 2 site as well, I believe. Yeah, the future of Guild Wars factions are committed to Guild. This I will issue that for United Norton revealed that we are developing Guild Wars 3, and we got the announcement for it. Now, they'll have a bit more of an in-depth discussion on June 9th or on Twitch. And they do have a little bit of a video here, but the short of it is, after Visions of Eternity wraps up in September, which is somewhat close, they will be turning their attention to improving the foundations of Guild Wars 2 and making the most of it. They'll be starting with the first Hall of Monuments update later this year, and they expect to spend nearly a full year going back to each area of Guild Wars 2, improving the player experience. Now what does that mean? Is that yes, for about a year we should not expect any full-scale expansions like we've been getting so far, but we can expect pretty much all of the rest of the game to slowly get up to speed, get improved, and so on and so forth. And I'm just gonna make a few predictions here. I am 1,000,000,000%. Oh, hello there. My mic might be a bit low. Hold on, I might have a fix for that. Let's see. This one. How is this one? Is this one better? Or no? Maybe I have a bit of issue with the filters as well. Let me check. Maybe that? Maybe. Perhaps. That's better, okay. Excellent. Thank you for letting me know. I always appreciate it when people let me know something ain't exactly right, especially at the start of a stream. Much appreciated. But yeah, we have been told that Guild Wars 2 won't exactly be stopping development, but they, instead of making brand new expansions, they will go back and redoing the base game, as well as older expansions I'm expecting. I'm gonna call it right now. I'm 100% expecting us to get a revised or completely redone Titan fight. Calling it right now, that's probably high on their list of priorities. And if it isn't, it should be. But yeah, overall, very excited about Guild Wars 3. I did see a little bit of glimpses of what might be actual mechanics in the game, based on how they describe it. Even if it won't necessarily have the art style shown in the trailer. Because they have been known to change the art style up until release a little bit. So, if you didn't like the art style, there's a very good chance it won't be exactly as shown in the trailer. You have no idea what this game is and is about. Okay, so let me just swap on over to the game real quick. There we go. There we go, thank you. So, Guild Wars 2 is an MMO, probably one of the older MMOs that has survived a long time. And as you can see by the map here, it is quite massive. Quite massive indeed. Now the game does split into several stories over its, I do believe 6 expansions currently. Yeah, 6 expansions and 4, technically 5 living seasons. Each of the living seasons kind of counts as a mini expansion that was given out for free at the time. That's an entire story, but the basis of it, the map sure is big, it is. If you are looking for a new MMO to play, if you are looking for content, if you are looking for quality content as well, give this one a go. I can promise you, if you like RPGs, this will not disappoint. It has the best mount system in any MMO. I say that with absolute confidence, because I've tried so many. So yeah, you can see here, in the story journal, there's the entire story, split into chapters. And sometimes your choices do affect the story. One of my favorite pastimes is getting new players into the game and playing through the main story, the core base story with them, because that's the most modular of them. Up until now, I still haven't seen all of the things. Oh, hello there, Fabian. Bună ziua. Good day. But yeah, you start out, depending on which race you play. Hold on, I can just show this. It's fine. So, when you make a character, you will be one of 5 races. You can either be a human, which I'm for most of my characters. You can be a Sylvari, which are plant people. You can be a Norn, which are these massive Viking / shaman types of guys. I'm gonna have to look a little bit. You can be an Asura, which I personally don't like, hence why this is... I think this might be the only Asura I have on my account, just because I did a joke with Kennen from League of Legends. And then you have the Char, which are massive war cats. Ignore the dragon face, that's just a skin I have. How was my day and what have you lost? My day was pretty good. And I have been quite busy, for lack of a better word. GuildWars 3 got announced, a lot of things happened. I've even been to a medieval festival and had fun with that. But that's a story for a bit of a different time. But yeah, you start out as one of these races. And at the start, each race has a very different storyline, which you do follow. You do a few missions, get to know the world. And eventually, you are slowly nudged into the main story. That's kind of how it works. And by the end of the core game story, which is free by the way, let me just steal true Manian moment here, but I'm just going to steal a page from Final Fantasy XIV. So have you heard about the hottest MMO sensation out there, with a free trial going up to max level? Unlike Final Fantasy, hinted not a nudge, of 80. Including the main core story and the first living world season. The critically acclaimed MMO known as Guild Wars 2. If not, go over either on Steam or on their website and give it a try. But yeah, I would say, this is just me, but the main story of the game is probably one of the bigger attractions to the game. You can 100% play Guild Wars 2 as a single player MMO. You never played a MMO mostly because of ADHD My friend, I think this might be the MMO for you because how a lot of people have described this MMO is, ooh, what's that there? The MMO. This is very different from most MMOs. This is the, ooh, what's that thing there MMO. Oh, what? I wonder what's happening over there MMO. People who get easily distracted tend to have a pretty good time here. I'm not even easily distracted. I can focus quite well. But I definitely have a good time of everything happening. But I would definitely say, give it a try. You might find something you will like. And there is a lot to like. Which reminds me, currently, there are a few events. There is the Summerfest, which requires you to do events, either in the starting areas, or in ore, for some rewards, or just events in general. Anyone can do this. You can just start up the game. It will last for, let me check right here. It will last for 17 days more, this event. So you can definitely, even playing very casually, you can reach level 80, you can get to war, you can do all of that. After all, level 80 over here is, okay, let's see. What if your ADHD is type of ADHD thinks what game with that category is the same for every game with that category? This is a true thing, by the way. Oh, I'm not doubting you. No, don't worry about that. So, the thing is, I personally would not classify Guild Wars 2 as an MMO first. So, here's the thing. Most MMOs, there's a reason why in MMORPG the MMO goes first. Personally, I think that's wrong for Guild Wars, and I'd honestly reclassify Guild Wars as an RPG MMO rather than an MMORPG. And that is because the RPG is in the first place here, and the MMO is very much the second. It's there, all of the features of MMO are there, but they are not the focus. So if you like RPGs, you can play this one perfectly fine. Zero interaction required. Like, one of my favorite pastimes in this game is to just go to my own pocket dimension and just mess with my house. It does nothing. There is no gameplay reason to do this. If anything, it's a waste of resources. But I like having an entire castle made by myself. And in fact, hold on. I'm just gonna save this loadout real quick. Save loadout as. You guys don't need to know why I'm naming it this. And now I'm gonna load this one. This is a castle that I previously made. Yes, you can pretty much create whatever you want. I'll just give you a tour. So I made an entire jumping puzzle along with kaiju size decorations and whatnot. A guild hall and so many other things. And there are people way more creative than me that have done so much more. Like, I would argue my creations are still very rough. But there's still a little certain something that I like. I can't quite put it to words. And I feel I've done a fairly decent job of it. Had a few secrets here and there. Great question. Does this game appeal to people with autism as well? As far as I know, yeah. I personally do not have autism, but many of my friends do. And pretty much everyone who I have gotten to try the game do like it. Quite a bit. The community is also fairly welcoming. Unlike pretty much every other MMO I've ever played. I will say though, I'm probably not the most equipped person to give that answer. I can only speak from what other people have told me and what I know myself. But from what I know, that should not be an issue. If the game has racing stuff, oh boy, hold on. Funny you should mention that. So I'm just gonna put a few things real quick. Okay, that should do it. Wait, no. Hold on. Just need to get it right at the edge. Then so funny you mentioned racing because there are several ways you can race in the game, and we also have racing decorations. People have made all sorts of racetracks in the game. And just to demonstrate this a little bit, because the mount races are actually fantastic in this. I'm just bad at them. But if you like racing, you can definitely find racing. Where was it? There was one that I liked a little bit. I had so much trouble with it that I actually got good at it. I think it was around here. There we go. Okay, there's a race. Now, each mount in GuildWars is fairly different. And they act completely different. The most race-oriented ones are the Beetle, as well as the Griffin. These are the two speedsters of GuildWars 2. You could teach me how to race better, just saying. I'd appreciate that. But at least with this track, I'm fairly confident in my skills, although it's been a while. Let's just see. I need the decorations as well, so... Got the drift there. Speed up. I think I lost a little bit of speed there, but that's fine. So if I'm not talking much, I need to focus on this a little bit. Since the timing on this is not kind. And I need every second if I want to get the gold. I messed up. I messed up so bad with the tree. Got that. Well, I'm not getting the gold now. No way. That ain't happening anymore, sadly. Okay, time for the aerial tricks. Give me just a second, almost done with this. Okay, that's what I give the boost for. Okay, and gold is lost. Unfortunate. Oh well. Not my best timing for sure. You can see the timing of other players over here. Alright, you seem to have potential for racing. If you're interested in getting better at racing, just hit me up. Okay. I will say, racing is not my strong suit, but I can enjoy it on occasion. I'm more of a casual racer in that regard. The game also has PvP 5v5 or 2v2 modes. It also has World v World, which is, I'm just going to put it out there, quite interesting. So, World v World is essentially server versus server, but you can kind of pick the server, so to say. Current team, Silent Woods. Now I'm saying with Rising Falcons. There we go, Rifa. So, if I head on over to the Borderlands, I can show a little bit of that. Now, unlike Structured, over here it will use your gear. And it happens across these 4 maps. There are forts to conquer, there are battering rams, there's all sorts of crazy stuff. You can only use 1 mount currently, because they had to balance it a little bit. Oh, we have a commander on the map. Oh, the commander is actually taking a fort, I think. No, maybe? No, I think they're just taking the surrounding areas for us. But yeah, there is definitely a wide variety of both maps, activities. You can take your pick, you can do a little bit of everything like I am. It's up to you. You've been racing for a while, mostly on highly realistic ones. I see. Everyone has the things that they prefer after all. I'm more into the RPG side of things, as well as a little bit of the Souls-likes. I do enjoy my challenges every now and then. Understanding the boss, finding tricks to abuse. It's all part of the fun for me. I'm just gonna snipe this guard here. Okay, someone's captured that. I'm just gonna take this point for us. Then I'll move on. Commander, where are you? Oh, you're all the way into hell. And by hell, I mean the enemy's fortress. I could try and sneak in. Anyways, you're gonna head out. You really like helping out, so if I'm interested at all, really like to teach you. Okay then, enjoy. And have a nice time. Thank you for dropping by. I think they are sieging the fort. I don't want to show this off, just a little bit. So I hope I make it in time. Oh, that's not good. Someone's fighting the worm up above and I have no idea who. Oh yeah, we are definitely sieging the fort here. And the wall just came down. Excellent timing on my part. Oh, come on. So as you see, we had catapults. Usually you'd use catapults at range, but sometimes it's simpler just to deploy them right next to everything else. Gotta defeat the champion of the fort. Now we're capturing this fort for ourselves. Got some resources, and then we're off to the next objective. Where's the commander? Oh, they're all the way there. Okay. Oh, thank you for the redeem. Huh. I'm sure I had some water here. Oh, there it is. Okay, not water, but chocolate milk. I'll take it. Okay, that was a bit risky of me. Forgot fall damage is a thing that I have to worry about in World v World. But as I previously said, I just can't wait to see what's gonna happen with GuildWars 3. Because I feel like ANET has learned quite a bit, and they've not just learned, but they've figured out how to learn. Well, not brain, please. not learn, but they figured out how to remember the lessons they learned, not just forget them after a single expansion. And that's something I feel like both Warcraft as well as Final Fantasy don't know how to do yet. Like they learn a lesson for one patch and then they forget it for the next 4. And it doesn't have this problem. They've done nothing but good things for so long. Hold up, what's going on over here? Oh, I think we are under attack. Are we under attack? Can't tell. No, doesn't seem like it. I really need to replace this silly glider. Hold up. As much as I like it, it's a bit too silly even for my taste. Travel. But it's not here. Wardrobe maybe. Where the heck is the glider? Tools? Okay, I definitely have not fashioned enough. Where is my glider? It's not in dice, is it? Oh, there it is. It's on this side. There we go. Where are you? There we go. That's the one I want. Might as well do a little bit of world in the meantime. It's been a while after all. And I just know I'm gonna need more world stuff at some point. So might as well get in now. There we go. Got my GuildWars to cape. Guild Warrior cape. Oh, there's a battle here. Oh, no, you are not getting away, my friend. What the?
soul is mine.
You'll never catch me alive. I saw the other guy coming. And it's not gonna work. Wait, so are we not breaking through? What are we doing? Oh no, we did break through. Ooh, okay. Oh, this is ours. Oh, I think they already got it. That's what happened. Okay. Understandable. The drawing is there as issue. A person to watch yourself harm, watch your own real people. There is a reason for that, and part of it is because they don't understand it. The other part is being different is not the best for getting along with others. That's the best way to put it, unfortunately. Because here's the thing, when you understand other people, it's easy to get along with them. When you don't understand them, when you don't know what's going through their head, that scares a lot of people, first and foremost. Secondly, it doesn't help that statistically speaking, a lot of criminals happen to be psychopaths. So people just assume that all of them are by default, which is unfair. It's not true, but that is the way the society most of the time thinks. Also, sorry I didn't react to your message earlier. I did see it, I did read it, but I was focusing on the game a bit too much. My apologies. Okay, so we have this. Who are we holding all of the ruins? Is that what's going on here? Yeah, I think that's exactly what's going on here. In that case, which one do we need? We need that one. Oh, we did get it. Okay, so we have all of the ruins. Just need to hold them for 1 minute and 30 seconds. Yeah, again, people just assume that they're the same and they don't bother researching it. And I'm gonna be the first to admit, the researching every single little thing out there, it can be tiresome. And one example that I do have is with the recent AI craze, or rather the Gen AI craze, a lot of people have started researching what games have it, what games use it, in what measure they use it, and I'm gonna be honest, at some point you get tired. And it's easier to just not interact with some things or just overlook them sometimes. And other times people do the opposite and they become obsessed, and that's also not good. Two sides of two different extremes, and the extremes are in general not a good thing. Though I will say, I am sorry to hear that you are dealing with self-harm and stuff like that. I do hope you will get to a point where that's not the case, because that's just not good for anyone in general. You get tired to be avoided by your family. It's hard. Yeah. It's honestly tiring to be different. And I know this because so I'm not a psychopath. I do not have ADHD, but I do have some physical traits that have pretty much put people on the other side of the barricade, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not disabled, but it's not the most usual traits. So to a lot of people, especially people of my age, I just looked weird. So yeah, I definitely know how tiring it can be to just be different. I do hope you find people who do understand you. Maybe building is suicide, but it's not genes. Huh? I'm not trying to understand what you're trying to say there. Okay, we have to manual these. Okay. Ooh, that's a nice fit. Simple, effective. Don't see many people with the eye patch. Nice. And now let's change the subject. I will say though, if possible, I would appreciate it if I don't mind it as much as other people might, but I would appreciate it if you didn't bring up other streamers too much. If that's okay. If I mention them, that's perfectly fine. But as a general courtesy rule, I would appreciate it if that was kept to a certain limit. But yeah, we can talk about her, sure. And you forgot to ask me something. Go ahead. I shall answer if it is within my realm of expertise, slash within the possibility of me offering the answer. Okay, almost. You have a little trouble with VTubers. I promote you as well. Yeah, sure, go for it. And what I like to write about. Uh, so in general, like as a general thing about what I do, I tend to make content on RPGs, Souls-likes, and games with a story. That's my focus. I also sometimes, very rarely, cover news, make a little bit of art, and even original stories, but that's a little bit on the rare side of things. Other than that, whatever you want to write about, it is your channel after all, and I don't want to influence too much. Oh, oh, buddy, oh, pal. You are not in. You are not him. Yeah, you are not him. There we go. I'll be back in like 7 minutes. Okay, take your time. Enjoy the break. Yeah, you guys are not getting in our fort. Not happening with me here. Oh, this is not our fort. Hmm. Well, well, well. You guys might not be getting in, but we are. Oh, and you left the catapults for us to work with. Excellent. Ooh, what? Hold on, what fashion do you have, friend? Oh my god, is that Doctor Strange? Oh, holy, that's a good Doctor Strange. Ex Stephen Strange. Okay, dude. You got it. That's such a good Doctor Strange cosplay slash fashion. Oh my god. Okay, yeah.
The claw in keen hands.
Oh,
The barrier raised against mantle
okay.
slot.
Wait. That thing is still invulnerable for 1 minute. Guys, what are we doing?
Your soul is mine.
I'm just gonna take a little break up here with the ladies. These ladies have a brain. These ladies and we two guys here, we're the ones with the brain. We saw the guy was invulnerable and we were like, yeah, we're not doing this. Okay, we got you. And of course, Doctor Strange is using a mesmer. Why am I not surprised? Why am I surprised, rather?
Submit.
Flip help. Okay.
Maybe you'll think twice.
10 more seconds until it's vulnerable. Should be fine.
Things are heating up.
I can move mountains.
Maybe I
Okay, that completes the Dragon Basher. Also gives me quite a few pips to work with. I could still hit here, do a few more things. But honestly, I'd rather go out and do other stuff, so I'm gonna leave for now. Thank you, Commander, for the leadership. I might just keep that for now.
You can never have too much treasure. looks valuable.
Can just destroy that since I have it unlocked. There we go.
That looks valuable.
There we go. Alright then. What else is in the daily? And for the sky, that's easy. Consume sight and fly, also easy. For festivals, how am I looking? Masters of the Arena, I just need the Salisbury Dragon. We'll run further, Pinata Pommeler. Going the distance. Oh yeah, picking the winner, that's so I'm gonna just show everyone a little bit of a cheesy way to do that one. So it tells you that to get it, you have to pick the winner in the MOA race. Here's the secret. There's no rule or law saying you can pick all of the MOAs. You can just bet on all of them. Will you win more than what you bet? No. But you will pick the winner, which counts. Ooh, this guy. God damn, the raid armor looks so good. That is one of the prettiest Asuras I've ever seen. And that's saying a lot because I don't like Asuras at all. I'll just launch a few more. Just gonna eat some candy real quick. Right, so that's that done. 2 more fireworks and I'm done with this for the day as well.
Take heed. I
Color
have
the
to relate my
sky.
senses. I've seen creatures
Lifelike.
of metal and steel.
And at least 7 for this.
This is a bad time to be traveling.
Oh, so I can just not do 2 of these. Oh.
You are a welcome guest.
Ooh, this is an interesting look as well. Yeah, see what I mean? The community is helpful. Question asked, answer given. And if no one was gonna give the answer, I was about to type it myself. Like, I don't know, there's just something about this game that makes you want to be nice to people. Can't quite explain it. Oh, give me a second. So, you might remember, if you were here early in the stream, that I said that I was to a medieval festival today. Just got a call from them. Apparently I did win a prize. They asked me to come back tomorrow to pick it up. My luck strikes again. What even is my life? Okay, let's... Oh, wait, I can place the bets. I can place the bets. Hold up. Sir, I would like to bet. Yes. I bet on every single MOA. What about it? I'm gonna win somehow. Now the issue is I have to stay in the circle for it to count, so... Tipping the scales. Oh, you're the yellow one. No, not you. I would like to see... Mystic Forgery? Yeah, Mystic Forgery. Come on, I bet on you. I bet on the others as well, but that's beside the point. Move it. Come on, gold ship of the Moas. Go, 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 go. Else I'm turning it into turkey stew. Oh, I think you're gaining on them a little bit. Maybe, perhaps. Oh, wait. I see Forgery is stealthily getting a speed boost. Why is Logan's lover so far ahead though? Yeah, festival. I have to do this 5 times. That's fine. Just takes a little bit of planning. Oh, that's a nice look for Sylvari. Very glowy, flowy. Well done. I should probably see what I have to do for the dailies as well. Shattered Ice Ruins Jumping Puzzle. I think I know this one. This sounds like an easy one. Oh yeah, this is the easiest one ever. Behold, my mastery over the flight. See, very, very easy. Now, is it the intended way? No. Ooh, this is new. Not many people use the Raven Ceremonial Garb. Gilded must not be named. Nox. Oh, that's the t-shirt. Nice, nice, nice. I think that's from the drops running right now. Crazy to me that some people already have the drops. Then again, I'm not a full-time streamer. Not yet at the very least. So it's not the most surprising thing out there. I need one more thing. Mega Destroyer World Boss, are you up by any chance? No. At some point. I'm sure I'll find some time to hit it at some point. Although... Ooh. Ah, got that. I wasn't fast enough. I definitely need more karma. Like a lot more if I want to do the ring. Ah. Wait, glimmering resin weapon. What is this one for? Hold on. Wiki, show me what this is for. Glimmering resin. Two shadow stones. Oh, it's for stellar redis. I'm so sad this is an accessory, not a ring. Because I already have my accessories. My legendary ones as well. I'll probably make it at some point, but still. Well. Well. Yeah, Endless Summer is the one I want, and there are so many things that I need to make for it.
Lend me your daring heart.
Now, if I'm reading this right, I need around, let me see, 300, another 300. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Of course, you want more of those as well. So that's 300 x6. I'm gonna need at least 2 million karma. Well, 2 million karma ain't gonna farm itself. It's not even that much, all things considered. It's just the sort of thing that I don't want to think about. Ooh. Nice fashion. I do believe we're getting the event soon. Okay, Legion will prefer remove DPS killing quest. Oh wait, I was redistributed. I'm G4. G4 is south. Sailors, my guy. How much time till the event spawns? Forest Guardian. Okay, it's not that far.
That looks valuable.
Duskrunner, okay. I love the architecture here as well. I'm so happy we get some of the architecture from the Sears as decorations. Ooh, birthday cakes. Don't mind if I do. Definitely need the extra stamina. Extra stamina, extra karma. How did my brain confuse stamina and karma? Mystery for the ages, I guess. Strange rock. I guess that was the one and done. Oh wait, his garden is going down. Well, that, how do I get there? Over there, maybe? No. I forget you can just talk to the damn door.
Submit.
Urge to kill rising.
Insistent indeed. Dispense with it so we can continue.
Grief becomes you. Spirits, preserve our souls.
Begone!
We heal as one. I appreciate the help. Arise, grief becomes you.
He does have to deal with the torch. This torch is cheating. Hold on. Give me a second. I feel like I forgot something. There we go. Come on, Isgar, new ding dong. Let's get our memories back.
That's becoming something of a trend.
Those with a strong distaste for me have a long and rich tradition.
Your soul is mine!
What? Where's my flying? Oh, I should have flying here. Okay, so what gives?
Armored up.
Your soul is mine!
Get back that silly mage.
Eat my dust.
Serious.
Very good. Let us proceed.
What exactly do you expect to find here?
Secrets that are best kept that way.
That's an unsatisfying answer. What do you know that I don't?
With
Oh,
your
so much.
information, what I know that you do not could fill libraries. It does. You are capable of understanding, but we simply lack the centuries necessary to catch you up. Shall we continue?
Refreshing. Armored up.
Okay, time to get rid of the stuff. Can you let me summon, damn it? You're a staff, you should be all about summoning.
Worn out by such light work, Wayfinder. Now, let us see if we've outpaced our vertically challenged adversaries.
Where the...
Eat my dust. I feel strong.
This chamber has been disturbed, but made to appear untouched. Normally, when we request this creature omits the irrational or storehouse, it looks like they felt the need to cover their tracks. I fear they must have found what they were after. How about a word-like rest? And now, would
I will give him credit where credit's due. I love that he just says, yeah, if there was a time to steal all that isn't bolted to the floor, now would be it. Go ahead and loot.
Have you acquired a brain parasite or something? I've nearly been eaten 3 times since I got here. Until next time. Rations already? Well, you can always
Almost completed this one.
I'll tell the locals you don't taste good.
I really wish this granted, instead of customer experience, he granted karma, not gonna lie. Oh well, what's over here? Deactivated chrysalis back piece. Ooh, okay. Unfortunately, it costs some, a fair bit of karma, which I can't afford to spare right now. The thumbs down emote as well. God damn it.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I'm in 4. 4 was south, right? Never go help others. Just makes it scale. Yep.
Kill rising. I am dead incarnate. Flee, you cowards.
Okay, east is going It's working out overall. I could have helped with this, but I feel like east needs a bit of time. So I don't want to overdo it.
Slice them apart. A natural barrier.
Not on my watch.
Sharp blades, sharp mind.
Okay, south is actually doing the best of all of them right now. I'm just not gonna do the best I can.
Hello, Spin. I did not expect to see you here.
Blade storm.
He doesn't seem to want to talk right now.
Pain.
Eat my dust.
You won't escape.
I lost auto it for now.
Synchronize.
I don't want my DPS to go way too high, because we risk actually messing things up for everyone else. Okay, north is the slowest one right now.
Fuel the flame. Armored up.
Blade storm.
More the right.
Okay, east is down. We can take down south. And then north. Excellent.
Devices are now fully disabled.
All right, let's regroup in the courtyard and figure out our next steps.
Surely this isn't the end of our surprises for the day.
No, I doubt it is. I really, really doubt it is. Oh, hello there. Thank you for the water redeem. Yeah, my inventory is a little bit crowded. Just a slight bit.
You can never have
Don't let that intimidate you into giving the game a go.
It has been wrecked, but we still don't know what they were trying to do.
Most people don't have inventories like this. I'm just
Anomalous magical
I play this game a lot.
They weren't just digging here. Those devices seem to be trying to draw something out. What? Nice
readings
gear.
are
How's your day, by the way?
noticeably larger.
What exactly is that?
Magical readings bear a similarity to those emitted by the seneschal Keela.
Refreshing.
Rise and serve.
Deploying projectiles.
Eat my dust.
Sharper still.
Why would the inquest want to summon this? Fuel with the
Have a
flame.
guess. Seth wants to control it. Mercury Maelstrom.
Certainly opposed to that plan.
But yeah, welcome to some Guild Wars 2. I'm playing it in honor of A, the Guild Wars 3 announcement, and B, the fact that there's drops for this game. You just woke up from an unexpected nap. Funny, I just woke up from unexpectedly winning a giveaway. So earlier today, I was at a medieval festival, and mid-stream, I got a call from some of the people from that festival being like, hey guys, hey dude, so did you complete this thing during our festival? Because you won. Pick up your prize tomorrow. And I'm like, say less. So I've had a fantastic day today. There's literally no other way to put it. I have had a fantastic day. Oh, and now I'm a rabbit. And now I'm no longer a rabbit. Ow. Okay. There we go. Oh, what's the price? They haven't told me yet. So I guess I'm gonna have to go and find out. I don't think it's anything too impressive, but
We appear to be moving, however.
Stay alert. We're not done yet.
oh, I forgot the platform moves.
It brought friends.
Illusions. Just like the ones in the forest. We need to find the real one.
There we go. Was it like a Ren fair? I think so. We don't really have Ren fairs per se, so I'm not sure if I should say if it's like a Ren Fair or not, really. It kinda. It also doesn't help that I'm not 100% sure on the definition of a Ren Fair, because again, it's not exactly something we have here. At least not in the same way as Americans have it, at least.
Entryways is likely to significantly decrease life expectancy.
Maybe it's gonna be a trinket, most likely. I'm gonna go and see what it is anyway, but that's gonna have to wait until tomorrow. I'm excited though. I had a good time. There was an archery range. They let us do sword tricks like the gladiators used to do. It was nice. Nothing too fancy, but it doesn't have to be. If that makes sense. Yeah, I'm just not gonna land for a while and be on my long demon snake.
Your spirit is mine. To kill rising.
Coward, a thousand storms.
You're kidding.
Illuminate.
By my will.
Stronger together.
Untouchable.
Detect more Inquest forces arriving below. Perhaps they intend to assist us?
Okay, back down now.
Wouldn't count on it. Best we dispatch them before they can implement their plan. Illuminate.
Deploying
That went better
projectiles.
than I expected. That feels good. Clear the.
But yeah, overall, I've had a very good day. How about you? If you don't mind sharing, of course. You can just simply say, yeah, it's been good, or oh, I'm so tired, I want to sleep again. You did mention you had an unexpected nap. So I assume you've slept well, hopefully. Oh, by the way, have you seen... That's for Hercule that I had a great day. Yeah, it was nice. Have you by any chance seen the Summer Games Fest? Because I've seen a lot of cool games that I can't wait to get into once they do release, including GuildWars 3. So that's quite exciting. The future of games, at least, looks nice. Not necessarily a future of hardware for games, but that's a different discussion. Had a great day too, very chill, nice to hear. You only saw a part of it. Oh, okay. I'm very happy the developer of Assassin's Creed, like the original creator of Assassin's Creed, had a game up there that he's been working on for the past 20 years.
Cleanse us.
Got your draw for Dante. Nice. Oh yeah, the Warframe did have a draw for Dante. I forgot to check if that even worked for me. Even if it didn't, it's fine. I've had Dante for a while now. Why am I the bunny again?
Shall still. Submit.
Then again, with jumps like this, I'm probably the JJK bunny. Like this very special fancy one. Son of a gun, you almost had me there.
History is mine.
Shield us.
That'll do nicely. I could use a hand over here. Things are heating up. Sick.
But I do hope you like Dante. He's a very interesting Warframe in my opinion. One of the more versatile ones that you can get. Your last stages of the fight.
It brought friends.
Okay, where's the real one? That's the real one. Oh. Alright, stop being tricked by the fakes. That's fake. That's fake. Fake. That's a real one. Okay, and he's back.
My life shield.
Strength of the past. Still is mine.
That's the come.
You only play him once on Duviri. Yeah, once you get the hang of his combos, he's very fun to play. Though I feel like his combos are pretty easy to learn once you figure them out. Because it's like double 3 for healing and overguard. If you want to just murder everything, you go double 2 and then ultimate. Or previously double 3 for overguard and then a 4 to max it out. And then whenever you can, you just do 3 to ultimate or 2-3 ultimate. Just to keep both of them on. It's fairly simple. Okay. Mr. Mott, we need to have a chat. I'm not a rabbit. I know I'm a VTuber, but I'm most definitely not a bunny VTuber. So if we could... I'm not going down there, no thanks. I'ma just stay on my snake for a while. There we go.
As clockwork, night struck, refreshing.
And that should be it. And then his book, you just kind of need to figure out what you want to do with it. It can do a lot of things. It can buff, it can annihilate, it can make your other weapons stronger, but you need the mods for it. And that takes time and getting further in the game.
That'll do nicely. Good enough. It puts a stop to the inquest's immediate plans, at least.
I am pleased to have been able to assist you.
Now, how do you this one, a timely complaint solves all problems.
Don't think it counts if you're always complaining.
An interesting premise. Perhaps I could create a function that would register a complaint on every cycle.
A man after my own.
This is most unexpected.
Beginning to think you're bad luck, Canuck.
I've known that for years.
That's gonna use up everything here.
Nice
Refreshing.
Never thought I'd meet a golem I liked.
I would say that's a golden favor. Let us away.
Grant me your strength, my friend.
I really need to find a way to clear my inventory a little bit more. Because I'm noticing things that really don't belong here.
Nice gear.
Like, what the heck am I doing with this? I don't need this. Could even be sold. Or these. Halloween gargoyle tonics. What is this good for? Hold on. Why do I have it? Oh! Oh, that's what it's for, okay. It's a very obscure summon item, noted. Yeah, so that's gonna stay there in that case. What's the current weapon skins? Because I haven't even looked at them, I think. Or I forgot about them. Oh yeah, it's the synergetics ones. Oh, they're not bad. Really like the torch. Resort isn't bad either. Focus is very unique. Oh, but the torch is just something else. I forget how shiny it is. And it's a torch, it's supposed to be shiny, but still. I'll just take one of these, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm not sure. I should go and do some events over in Ore, just so I don't forget about it. Oh wait, Mega Destroyer. Is that one of the bosses in here? Yes, Mega Destroyer. Okay, I'm gonna go and do that one. Mount Maelstrom. Wait, is it 20 minutes? Yeah, 20 minutes, okay. If it's in 20 minutes, I can just go around and do some events here. Wait, what? Hello there, slimes, please leave me alone. I'm just here to loot. I don't want to do anything to do with you. Apparently you want to do a lot with me though. Okay, let's dance. I gotta say, one of the most interesting features that they did mention and showed off a little bit in the Guild Wars 3 trailer is the running and climbing up walls. I want that. Like, I can't even begin to imagine how cool that would be. Hello there, Diamond. Good morning to you too. Favorite game? Ooh, that's... I think the favorite game out of everything that they have shown at the Game Fest was probably Lords of the Fallen 2. And I just can't wait for that one. Like, I literally made a promise to the CEO. And I said, look, if it comes out on Steam day one, I'm buying it as a gift for another friend of mine. On top of getting it for myself day one. And I'm gonna keep that promise. But yeah, Guild Wars 3 is the one I'm quite excited about, but the one I'm most excited about at the current time is Lords of the Fallen 2. Love the first game. Love the second game, which is the reboot of the series. And that's the one I really fell in love with. And I cannot wait to see what they did with the second one. The official second one. It's so confusing because they named the reboot the exact same as the first game. So there's technically two Lords of the Fallen made by the same company, but they're different. But I just can't wait for it. Very excited. Back, sorry. Oh, no reason to say sorry. People have lives, obviously. And your life will always be more important than my stream. Let's be honest here. I do appreciate you being here, and welcome back. Currently waiting for a world boss to spawn, which happens to be also in the dailies, sorry, the weeklies section. And in the meantime, I'm just deciding on the fashion I want to have. Because there are a few options here. And by a few, I mean a lot. Ooh, this reminds me a little bit of the Templars from Gothic. Maybe not this helmet though. Okay, we're getting places with this one. Okay, now we're cooking. Alright then. Slowly getting there to what I wanted. Very different pair of leggings. Can you tell me the most traumatic experience of yours as a parent? Okay, so here's the thing. I'm normally fun with stuff like that. However, I'm fairly certain there are a lot of people in the chat who are not, so I would appreciate it if that's kept either to people you trust a little bit more or a bit more private, if that's okay. I think Twitch had a whisper mechanic, if you could use that and tell me that's fine. But I would prefer it not to be part of the stream itself, for everyone's comfort, if that's okay. Well, you said it's not in that way, but you did mention it's a traumatic experience, and that alone can be enough to put people off. So I would rather not have that happen directly on my stream, if you know what I mean. Because at the end of the day, most people are here to just have a good time, forget about what's happening in the real world for a little bit, and just enjoy some games, some commentary, and so on and so forth, and maybe a story here and there. And I'd like to keep that vibe for everyone, if that's okay. Ooh, I can make this work, I think. Maybe if I change the colors of the metal a little bit. Maybe different. Ooh, actually. Does not fit quite well with the wings like that. Oh, that actually fits well. Yeah, I'm keeping this. This definitely looks like the face of the Inquisition. Like a corrupt version of it, but yeah, this works.
I chose you.
Ooh, that's a pretty fairy look like. It is a outfit, but it fits very well with all of the pieces together. So normally I don't screenshot and add them to the collection. I say the collection as if I sometimes make compilations of the various fashions people have, and I post them over on Twitter and Blue Sky. And some people get very creative with their looks. Okay, that's a bit unusual, but it works. What other looks do we have around here? Okay, very minimalistic of sorts. I do like the blend of colors. It's nice. Ah, the cute little Loreen hat. And the GuildWars 3 shirt. Nice. I think both of those are part of the drops right now. So if you are watching the stream, keep watching, and if you link the accounts, you will be able to have all of these. Or rather, the ones that are in the drops, I should say. Not everything that I'm showing right now. You could have them, but some of these take time. What is a game that I would like to convince everyone to play? You are looking at it. This. The amount of time I've put into getting people to play Guild Wars, I'm willing to bet that I put more time into getting people to play Guild Wars than many of the Guild Wars 2 streamers. I'm willing to bet money on that. That's how sure of it I am. Because it's not just during my streams. I literally go out to people. So this is a real story. I literally go out to some of my friends and I'm like, you know what? Maybe you will like this. And I just toss them an expansion or two for this. Sometimes more than one or two. Just because I love the game that much and I want them to play it and give it a try. Because I'm sure they will find something to enjoy about it. Ooh, that's the legendary armor. Very nice, my friend. And it's all suffused. Good, man. The suffused armor basically has this extra effects added on top of it. Yes, Diamond, I want everyone to play Guild Wars 2. Not even with me. I'm perfectly fine if you enjoy it on your own. As long as you are enjoying this game, my heart is at ease and I'm happy. I'm of course exaggerating a little bit, but I'm genuinely happy when people at least give the game a try. Because you can definitely find stuff you like about it. Yesterday your children asked you what is the meaning of a melody, which is not really for children his age. And he told you what he heard about the melody's meaning. Ah! Yeah, that's a bit of a... That's... I honestly do not... what's the word for it? I'm not envious of your position right now. Like, as a parent, there's a lot of things that I'm sure they struggle with. Hell, I'm pretty sure my parents struggled with me in general. And even then, I feel like in some aspects of it, it was... taking care of me was on easy mode, but in some others, it was hard mode difficulty, and... yeah. My advice is to just be honest with them for the most part, but also keep them in line to an extent. Like, if it's something they should not know about, just sincerely tell them, yeah, that's something that you should probably learn when you're older. I promise you, we will explain it and talk about it and then, but it's not really something you should bother with right now. He is 5. All the more reason, you should just tell him, yeah, it's not really something you should think about right now, it's not that important. In the meantime, let's do this thing that's actually fun. A good thing with children is that they can be distracted very, very easily. ADHD doesn't even play a role in it. Children in general can be distracted very easily. Yeah, that's a baby. Just start the conversation, but make sure to deflect it to something else. Well, no, you shouldn't necessarily tell him that either at that point. Unless you go as far as, yeah, so when a guy and the girl love each other very much, and that, this and that. But past that, I don't think a 5-year-old should really bother themselves with the details. Someone who's rocking the illustrious. Okay. Someone else with a t-shirt. Oh my god, someone has the 8-bit raptor. You think you don't have milk at home? You go buy some. No, 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 no. Be a man and act like it. And that's not buying milk, I'm sorry. Going to buy milk, that's not how a man acts. A man just wills the milk into existence, and there it is. Already bought and paid for. You don't even notice when he's gone. He doesn't have to announce he's going out for milk because he's already returned. Okay, Mr. Destroyer, if you could come out of the lava anytime soon at your earliest convenience so we can destroy you, that would be great. That would be fantastic. That would be phenomenal. Yeah, that would just materialize a cow into existence. Like, you guys gotta up your game. We gotta show the old people how it's actually done. The proper badass way. Oh, someone has pretty much a schoolgirl appearance. Okay. Pretty nice. Ooh. What dagger is this? Corrupted Hero Dagger. Okay. From Hollow Monuments. Okay, this guy's a veteran of the first game then. Understood. It doesn't know we have a car, so you'll go to the supermarket. As long as you make it back within the same day, you're fine. Otherwise, you're gonna have to do some explaining, and trust me, no one wants that.
That'll silence you.
You'll go to the bar, so in like 29 you will be back. No, that's way too long. Heck, in that time I might even get a girlfriend myself. After all, you never know. That's like 2 years. A lot can happen in 2 years. But it's not okay to break your kid's heart for 2 years. So, within the same night, get back. At the very least, in the morning. And that implies the supermarket is very far away. Like, I know at the very least in America it can take hours to get to a supermarket. So maybe you can get away with that one. But otherwise, no. Sorry. We do not abandon responsibilities over here. Ooh, that's a nice char. Hold up. Mr. Char, I would like to check out your drip. Yep. And synced up with the tail. That is fantastic. Not to mention it, is that the... Yeah, it's the Ancora. Sorry, the Ancora. You're just joking, love him, but you will not tell him the meaning of the song. I'm not saying you should tell him the meaning of the song. I'm just saying you should have a chat with him and distract him from the meaning of the song. Because the most dangerous thing you can do with kids is leaving the curiosity unanswered and unsatisfied. Because if you won't do that for them, they'll do it themselves. And that can go wrong in so many ways. Yeah, but here's the thing. Lying to him won't really help. That's why a slight misdirection is better than an outright lie. Because if he has friends who will tell him, oh, that's just not true, and he trusts them more than you, and he realizes that that's in fact not true, then you will have a problem.
Fear not, Lessers. The specialists have arrived.
I wasn't afraid. Right up until the moment we got here.
How do I get anything done with such feeble-minded help? Ugh. Let's just get to it. Is everyone ready?
The Arcanopulse matrix seems stable.
The exocubic capacitor is holding steady.
A simple yes would have sufficed. Now don't botch the activation. You have no idea how much these Athero variation modules cost. Ready? All together now. Go! Oh, and watch out for the destroyers. There's a very slight chance they might be attracted.
It's going to visit once you're safe for now. I see. The old tactic of giving the responsibility to someone more qualified. Also, ladies and gentlemen, don't try to walk into lava. Only professionals may do this. And by professionals, I mean necromancers. Did I ever wish that this game was taught in school? Yes. There are so many good things you can use this game for. Like, literally in school. You could use this game to teach geography and the differences between various types of landscapes and all that, because the game has it. Like, it has mountains, it has hills, it has all of that. You could use it to visually teach people what those differences are. What an ocean is compared to a lake or a river. Oh, significant leapy otter. Thank you for the follow over on for the follow. Taking this up to your local community school board. Cause what? I will say the game is old. The game has been around for, like, I was still in high school playing this game. And that was so many years ago. Actually, how old is it at this point? It's over 10 years, I know that much. Over 13, I think. How old is Guild Wars 2? Guild Wars 2 is 14 years. A little bit more and it's gonna be legal in some countries.
Excess energy bleed off at 100%.
It was a... and when you was in school.
Expected results.
Oh, there he is.
Never mind that. Hey, hired help. Kill that thing already. You will obey.
Flame in our hearts.
You just got into university 14 years ago. Yeah, so you could have spent university with this game. That's how old this game is. Like, this game is way older than Skyrim, and with that I think I've already made a lot of people feel old.
Urge to kill rising. Wash the pain away.
Wait, where's the last one?
Look alive. Spirits, preserve us, guide us. The unkind great become short.
And event world boss done.
Brilliance wins again.
Brilliant luck, maybe.
What was that?
Nice
I
gear.
think she said something about wanting a duck.
Leanne, if you want to have your own crew someday, you need to think less about pets and more about work. Now collect some
now.
samples for the lab.
Ooh, so many things. Ah, the shoulders are different. I don't like it when the shoulders are asymmetrical. It's just a meaty, but I don't like it. Like, I don't like asymmetrical armors in general. There are exceptions, but it's I'll still get it, don't get me wrong, but not really my favorites. I like the boots though. Okay, so I still have to get a flex emote. And then the Monarch weapons. At least at the minimum for this season, it's what I want. I don't know, they're just very ornate. And they do go well with my wings, so that's a bonus. Also, not of them have sword type rapiers. Sorry, rapier type swords. Ooh, the buckler is nice, the shield. Nice round shape. He was in school in 2014. Yeah. I think I was in high school at the time. If I'm remembering it right. How time passes sometimes. And sometimes it moves at the speed of a snail on top of a turtle. But hey, that's life. Can't have them all, as they say. Oh, I did get some of the drops from streaming. Hey, I got a reading hat. There we go. Yes. So cute. If I'm not mistaken, there's a few other drops. I don't think I've done too much of this. I think I've only done it around 2 hours. Probably gonna stream a lot more, the upcoming week especially. However, at least for today, since I do have quite a few other things planned. I think I will be ending it here for today. And I'll be seeing you all most likely tomorrow, when I do plan on continuing Expedition 33. And depending on how that goes, maybe I'll have a proper schedule next week and some new games as well on the list. Oh, in 24, okay. Yeah, in 24 I was also in school myself. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed yourselves. And I shall see you all later. Probably with some... Okay, let me just figure out what I'll be doing in the nearby future. So there is Expedition 33 tomorrow. That's set in stone. There's definitely going to be at least one PoE stream the upcoming week, because we are entering week 2 of the Twitch drops, and I want my viewers to get that as well as myself. Excuse you. There we go. So, as I was saying, there will be Expedition 33, there will be Path of Exile 2, there will definitely be some Guild Wars 2, and depending on how the Expedition 33 stream goes tomorrow, I might have 1, 2, maybe more games coming to the channel. We shall see. I don't want to overextend, but I also don't want to say things that I may not end up doing. But yeah, there's definitely things that I do want to try out at the very least for the channel. See how everyone likes it. As well as say my piece on them. Because some of those games have been involved in some controversies at times. But I feel like they've earned a review, if that makes sense. From yours truly, if nothing else. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you've enjoyed our time. And I will be raiding off to a different Guild Wars 2 streamer, if that's at all possible. Let me just check. Let's see. Who is doing some Guild Wars? No, I already found one person, but let's look around a bit more. Let's shop around a bit more. And I see someone else doing it. Oh, they're ending the stream now, I think, though. Oh, future game shows, summer showcase. That's a thing. It starts in 9 minutes. Okay, so apparently there's another game show soon. Well. But yeah, for anyone else, let me see.
Let's look up Black Desert classes.
You know what? This person looks fine. So I'm just gonna take their name.
But like, if I can make it a paladin skeleton, heck yeah. I don't think we're getting that, but warrior.
Okay, so let me just start up the raid. Does have a cool model.
Can I just see Olda?
And apparently she's a new player, relatively. It's her first time playing at least. She is, however, on the Sky Scale grind, so that is something.
Valkyrie, Mewa, Musa, Wizard, Witch, Striker, Mystic, Lawn, Assassin, Guardian, Shy, Dark Knight, Archer, Nerva, Sage, Corsair, Dracania, Rusa. They have so many classes. Hurly Murly. Wukong, Deadeye, Doza, Scholar, Megu, and Seraph. I feel like one of those has to be something necromantic-ish, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, it has a class.
See you all later.
I kid you not.